Hiya, it's me. I realised once again it's been quite a while since I did my last video. Um, Time goes too quickly. It's now nearly the end of January. I had a lovely Christmas and a lovely New Year, but I realised I haven't done a video since October, which is quite a while again, sorry. So just before Christmas, everything was going really well. And I had lost 7 stone. Is my balance? I'll just check what's that. You can see 7. And then I woke up the day before Christmas Eve and felt hungry. And actually, that day previous, I'd phoned the surgery and said, phoned the surgery and said, book myself in for a fill beginning of Jan because I thought it'd be about the right time. But woke up that morning and said to Steve, I feel hungry. And he said, that's strange, isn't it? I was like, yeah. Went downstairs, had a cup of tea and had a Weet-Bix, which, as anyone knows, when you've had a fill, that's quite a lot for breakfast. And I was like, okay, that was, fine. A bit bizarre, but weird. Went out to lunch, ordered a starter, which would be normal. Had a starter, I was still hungry. So then ordered a main and pretty much finished that main. So I was quite concerned. I then started getting a bit of pain in my sort of lower stomach area. And just thought, wait a minute, I don't think I've got any restriction whatsoever. So obviously went through Christmas, had a great Christmas and New Year, put on a lot of weight, put on 20 pounds over Christmas and New Year. I've lost nearly all of that now. I'm about 5 pounds over what I was before Christmas, so yeah, I'm not quite 7 stone now, but I'm still saying it's 7. But I've done that on my own because I went to have a checkup, which took ages to get the appointment, and went 2 weeks ago, and it felt like ages, and my band has broken. The consultant didn't think that would have happened. He was quite surprised that it had. And when he went to pull the liquid out for the fill, there was literally nothing in there whatsoever. So I've got to go back to Portsmouth and have a barium x-ray, which is where they inject the barium into your port and they can see where it's leaking. So there could be lots of things, reasons or ways that it has broken. It could have puncture. The port could have a hole. It could have come away from the band, or the band could have opened. I don't think it would have been a puncture because it was literally overnight that I lost restriction. The night before, I couldn't, could only have a small amount of food as per usual, and then woke up in the morning completely hungry. So, a bit of a pain in the arse, as an understatement. Been really upset that, again, something else has gone wrong. Again, I will have to have surgery. And to be honest, I'm kind of debating what to do, because if it's a case that it's broken and it is broken, but in a particular way, and that I have to have surgery again, which I will definitely have to do, whatever, but I've got to start from the beginning again and have a fill and have another fill, and until I have proper restriction. Honestly, I don't think I can go through it all again. It's been such a long process, and I've got this far now that I'm at just a bit over now, but I'm at 16.5 stone, and I've only got, sounds for somebody who isn't overweight, it's probably a massive amount of weight, but people that have been obese or are obese, I've only got 4 stone left to lose, and I just don't know whether I could do it on my own. I think, you know, I've lost 16 or 15 pounds on my own since January, and I've been very, very strict with myself. I was having a very small breakfast and having a soup for lunch and having a very small, dinner, still trying to make the portion sizes quite small, because I can tell my brain now that I can do it. I don't need that food. And so, yeah, I've got off the wagon a few times and had to get back down and get onto it, normally at weekends. But it's only 4 stone, and to go through everything again, well, it could go wrong again. This is the second time I've had something go wrong, and half of me is really thinking that when I have surgery, just tell them to take it out. But I'm going to reserve judgment on that until I know what's wrong and the problem is. And I'm still waiting to have the x-ray. I was told that I'd have the x-ray within 2 to 3 weeks. It will be 3 weeks on Monday. And they haven't even got an appointment date for me yet. So, the same old crap, basically. Not very happy about it. They ask you straight away, are you NHS, are you private? And you get through to a different number if you're NHS. But anyway, I still feel good about myself. I'm still feeling, like a different person. I still feel that I wouldn't change it for the world. I feel great. I've got size 18. I've actually bought a dress that's size 16 the other day. I can't really fit in it, but that's not the point. But I'm wearing size 18 clothes. I was, at my heaviest, I couldn't fit in size 32 clothes. So I can go in so many different shops. I can, I don't sweat anymore. I don't, I can go out dancing all night and not feel conscious and feel great about myself and have the energy, and I feel great. I really do. And it's just shit, basically. Shit luck. He said you're a very unlucky lady, the consultant. But yeah, so that's me. That's where I'm at. If you've got any questions or anything, then just contact me. I've kind of been looking at your videos a little bit recently, and you're all looking great, and well done, and I'm glad you've all had an easier ride. Well, not all of you, but some of you. But yeah, I'm glad I did this vlog, really, because people can see what can go wrong and what can happen and how long it can take. And in my head I had that it'd be a year and I'd be there, and that ain't happening. Will be nearly sort of 2 years, 2.5 years, nearly 3 years really, probably, from the word of sort of first thinking about it, and I'm not even there now. And I was just starting to think about kind of what surgery I can get and looking on things, but anyway, stop and have another little think, I guess. But yeah, anyway, so that's where I'm at with everything, and I'll let you know once I've had the x-ray and what's happening, and before I have surgery again. But yeah, alright, speak to you all soon. See you later.